So when we do this, we're going to start in the east, and everyone is going to face the east. Okay, so wherever you're standing, turn your body to be in the direction that we're calling. Okay, and we're going to do a little process first where we're going to call up our priestess. So this is what we would be doing. What we're creating here is we're just on and on and on and on in ceremony. But if you were doing this, at home or for yourself, this is like how you're going to be starting a ceremony. Like you call this in before you start. This is part of setting your sacred space. So you're going to get your priestess on. And we've all seen photos of her. We've all seen pictures on vases, on ancient tablets. We are the picture of the priestess calling to the heavens, or holding, or being, in service. So have a play with how that feels. What is that, what is the priestess pose that most calls to you? And maybe you want to play with it as you go. You want to feel the different ways that feels to call and hold this energy in your body, because this is all about embodiment. Yeah, and using your access sense to notice, what does it feel like, what does it look like, how does it relate to those senses as you invoke this whole process together, okay? So we're going to actually all just start by feeling our feet on the ground. Okay. And taking a breath in and out. Feeling yourself grounded on the earth. And you are calling in your earth priestess. The woman the earth needs now is here, and you are going to call her into your body. So decide which way of holding you're going to do to begin, and then we're all going to turn to the east. And the east will begin. And when the group is completed and they say hail and welcome their direction and hail and welcome their element, everyone's going to repeat that. Okay, so just follow their lead, and it's just all of us repeat and call that in. We invoke the direction of the east.
We invoke the direction of the east.
Where the sun rises.
Where the sun rises.
The direction of spiritual birth and awakening.
The direction of spiritual birth and awakening.
The realm of the child and young adults.
The realm of the child and young adults.
The energy of the season of spring and new beginnings.
The energy of the season of spring and new beginnings.
We call the qualities of the east. Be with us.
We call the qualities of the east to be with us.
We call the element air.
We call the element air.
Hail and welcome east.
Hail and welcome east.
Hail and welcome air.
Hail and welcome air.
Oh, we're going to say something. Okay.
North. We invoke the direction of north, the direction associated with the life force, the vitality that arises when the heart opens, the realm of the mother and father, the energy of the season of summer and of full bloom. We call the qualities of north be with us. We call the element of fire. Hail and welcome north.
Hail and welcome north.
Hail and welcome fire.
Hail and welcome fire.
We invoke the direction of the west, the direction where the sun sets. The place of harvest and letting go, the realm of the Marga and the Margus, the energy of the season of autumn. We call the qualities of the West be with us. We call the element earth. We call the element nourishing fire. Hail and welcome West.
Hail and welcome west.
Hail and welcome earth
Hail and welcome earth.
and nourishing fire.
And nourishing fire.
We invoke the direction of the south, the direction of universal wisdom, purity and clarity, the realm of the crone and the wise man, the energy and season of winter. We call the qualities of the south to be with us. We call the element of earth. Hail and welcome south.
Hail and welcome south.
Hail and welcome earth.
Hail and welcome earth.
I call above. Father Sky, heavens above, the angelic realm. The teachers, the guides, be with us, embrace us. We give thanks and call to Great Spirit, Goddess, Love, universal divine energy above, around and within. Hail and welcome above.
Hail and welcome above.
I call below. Our Mother Earth, hold us, nurture us, support us. Draw us to you with your love. Hail and welcome below.
Hail and welcome below.
And hail water.
Hail water.
I call the center, the void, the place of pure potential, the space of all here and now. Hail and welcome center.
Hail and welcome center.
Everyone take a breath in. Let it out. And your morning tea awaits.
So we just did that epic process of invoking the directions and the elements, you know, to orient ourselves in place. What was that like?
I thought it was really amazing how you could connect with that particular energy that, you know, belongs to that direction and belongs to that part of the menstrual cycle. And we were all sort of on the same vibe. And
When we first got together, because we were all ovulation, we were like, everyone's yawning and tired, and we're like, what are we doing wrong? We all had really quite low energy, and then we started talking, and it just really quickly built up and be like,
Yeah.
actually, like,
we have
here,
energy,
yeah.
you know, and it just started bouncing, and all of a sudden we've got this big thing that we're doing, and then people kept adding stuff to it, and it was really beautiful.
Yeah. And then combining that with the circle and invoking the energy of land, just like builds on top of that again and again, like the layers just magnify it all, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And it was like we were sort of having a bit of a party, you know, we had a little bit of fun, we had a lot of giggles and laughs, but it was also serious. It was like a little bit of a balance, and you know, the contrast was quite stark between like us and, you know, menstruation, but it was so beautiful and like just perfect in the way that came out. Yeah.
Both expressed.
Yeah.
And I think just doing, you know, the sun's out today, which it hasn't been, and I, you know, don't often get the time to acknowledge the nature that you're in and those elements, and I really feel how strong that is and how strong that connection is. It's always there, but we just don't really get round to acknowledging it, because it's there all the time. And having those birds fly up, or acknowledging Father Sky was just,
Yeah.
tingling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.